Today we'll be making 5 cocktails that you can drink while working from home. So the first one I'm going to make today is a raspberry bramble. So it's basically taking a normal bramble, which is basically any cocktail that's got a load of muddled raspberries in it. So the first thing we want to do, grab our lovely coupe grass, give it a lovely rim just with a bit of lime just to moisten it up, and then we want to dip it in to our lovely cinnamon sugar here. If you don't have cinnamon sugar at home, all you need to do is mix a little bit of ground cinnamon with some sugar and you are ready to go. So we need to add about 4 or 5 raspberries. So we'll just go straight into the shaker. Now we want to muddle those up in the bottom, so just grab your muddle, squish those up. Next, we need 30 ml of lime juice. So we then got 20 ml of pineapple juice. And last but not least, orange blossom syrup. If you struggle to find this, the best places to get them from are Asian grocers. If you can only find orange blossom cordial, then I suggest mixing a little bit of sugar with it just to sweeten her up. So we're going to go in with 15 ml. And last but not least, we've got the star of the show, our Banks Botanicals. So we need to go in with 50 ml of this. It's about 1.5 shots. And shake her up. This drink is perfect for a summer day. It is a bit sweet. You've got that floral from the orange blossom, the sweetness from the pineapple. And it's kind of like a tropical berry goodness. Awesome. So I've got that all shaken up in there. Next, we just want to single strain it so you get those lovely bits of raspberries in there. And last but not least, of course, you need to make it pretty. Skewer a single raspberry on a toothpick or similar. And you're ready. Enjoy while you work from home. So the second cocktail we'll be making today is a mocha martini, which is a take on the espresso martini. So for this one, it's only 3 ingredients, super simple, super easy to make. So we want to start by icing our glass, get it nice and cold. Beautiful, chuck that to the side. Next, we want to go in with our Banks. So this, you just need about 50 ml worth. A bit. And of course, to give it that real kick, you want to go in with 50 ml of espresso. If you don't have espresso, so fine. Just use some instant coffee, mix with a little bit of water, make it super strong, and that'll do the trick. And last but not least, we need our chocolate syrup. We're going to make it into a mocha somehow. So we're just going to go in with about 20 ml of chocolate syrup. Beautiful. And the last thing, which really ties together with the Banks Botanicals, is a little bit of nutmeg. It really goes well with the wattle seed in the drink. Beautiful. Next, we are going to ice this one. Chuck your ice in there and give her a shake. The origin story of the espresso martini actually starts in a little bar in London. Kate Moss, supermodel, stumbles into a bar. She comes in, stumbles out, bartender, please. I need something that's gonna wake me up and mess me up. Hence, the espresso martini was born. And today, we've made it into this. So we need to double strain. And last but not least, we're gonna make her pretty. So we're just gonna put 3 little coffee beans on there. Now, any more than 3 is unlucky. Don't ask me why, it's kind of like a horseshoe. I'm superstitious, so just do 3 for me. And hey, cheers. So the third cocktail we're making today is what we like to call a Pellini. So it's basically a mix between a Paloma and Bellini. We're gonna go Pellini, it's good. So we wanna start off with 15 ml of lime juice, so just about juice of half a lime. We're gonna go in with 20 ml of peach nectar, 30 ml of grapefruit juice. This is where the Paloma side of it comes from. Today I'm using white grapefruit juice. You can use pink or white. White can sometimes be a little bit sweeter, so it just sets it up a bit better. A small bar spoon of vanilla agave. So for this, I just mixed a little bit of vanilla extract in with some agave syrup. It works really well, gets that sweetness, and the vanilla really complements the peach. Beautiful. Next, we want to go in with just a couple of leaves of mint, just to give that fresh flavour through. And last but not least, our Banks. So we're going to go in with 50 mils of Banks Botanicals. And give her a shake. Smack her open. Now we're going to double strain this into a lovely cocktail glass. Now with this, there are a couple of options for it. You can serve it straight up as is. You can serve it over ice, which I'm going to do now. Or you can serve it topped up with a little bit of soda just to get that spritz. We want our drinks to look pretty, so we're going to go in with a straw and a mint sprig. Beautiful. Enjoy! So for the fourth cocktail today, we're going a little bit tropical with this one. So think tropical lime, you've got pineapple, you've got all the best things in there. So first off, we want to start with 50 mils of Banks Botanicals. Next, you want to go in with about 30 mils of lemon juice, so just squeeze it straight in. Next, we need a little bit of passion fruit pulp, which you can just buy from the shops in the baking section normally. So just go with 30 mils of that. That really makes it taste like you're on a beach somewhere in Hawaii. And last but not least, we need our falernum. Now falernum is basically almond, ginger and vanilla based syrup. It goes really well in all tropical drinks. Think zombies, think jungle buds, things like that. And brings out the sweetness and everything. Awesome. And last but not least, we want this one to foam up. So we're going in with a little bit of aquafaba. Now aquafaba is the juice from a chickpea can. Always remember to use unsalted chickpeas, otherwise you'll get a very salty cocktail. So that's all of our ingredients in there. So we're going to shake this one with ice to get a real nice foam on it. Beautiful. Sometimes the aquafaba might need a bit longer shaking just to get a real nice head on it. So with this is just a shake and dump, so we don't need to strain anything out. She just goes straight in, ice and all. Next, we're going to top up with a little bit more ice. And last but not least, we've named this one the toucan, partly because of its toucan colouring. So I'm just going to top it up with blood orange soda. And voila! And chuck a straw in there, chuck any kind of garnish you want. I like a bit of greenery myself. So just go in with a lovely sprig of mint and maybe even a lemon slice if you have one. Okay, there's your toucan. Enjoy! So next we're going to move on to cocktail number 5, which we have lovingly named the Smoky Botanist. So for this one, it's a little bit different. We are not shaking. This one is called a stir down, which basically means that it celebrates the flavours of Banks Botanicals. So for this, we want to go straight into a mixing glass. You can pick these up at most bottle shops. If not, any old glass will work. So you want to go in with 60 mils of your Banks Botanicals. Next, here we've got a lovely smoked rosemary syrup, which we made at home. If you want to make this at home, all you need to do is smoke a bit of rosemary over an open flame for about 10 to 15 seconds. Put it in a plastic container to smoke out and sweat for about 5 minutes, and then chuck her in a blender with a bunch of simple syrup, and you're good to go. Awesome, so we just want to go in with 15 mils of that smoked rosemary syrup. And next, we've got our lovely wild hibiscus flowers in syrup. So for this, we just want to go in with about 5 to 10 mils of the syrup from one of these jars. Creates a lovely colour as well. And next is a bit of ice. So we just want to fill the ice. So from this, we just want to grab a bar spoon, stick her in, and stir her for about 15 to 20 seconds. Let's go. Now the stirring, it dilutes all the flavours down, so it's not super strong, it's a bit more subtle. It's a really good sipper, not something you want to down straight away, and it's perfect for summer days when you're not feeling drinking. Now that we've got that, we're going to strain her into a rocks glass here. We need a large ice cube. And last but not least, again, we always want to make this look pretty, so we're going to put a whole hibiscus flower on top. And there you go. This is the Smoky Botanist. Enjoy. So that is it from us for the day. We've made 5 perfectly balanced cocktails, all for you to drink at home while you're at work, and maybe even take one into work if you're feeling cheeky. So today we've used Banks Botanicals, which are all perfectly made for the mix and are perfectly balanced, all the flavours in these cocktails. So for any more information on Banks Botanicals, jump onto banksbotanicals.com, and any of the recipes for these cocktails, jump onto Messy Veggies. Enjoy!